Oh, that's interesting. We're now getting the Mumbo token speech, I guess, because the Jinjo was talking when we picked up the first one. It didn't get a chance to talk, and that little Jiggy Jig isn't as long as I remember it being, because a lot of people will complain about the Jiggy Jig, like, oh, you know, you have to wait for each one, but it's not that long. I suppose after you pick up 100 Jiggies, though, it becomes to be a bit of a problem. God, what are those termites called? That's going to really bother me, though. I think they're tick something. TikTok? No, not TikToks. Oh, well. We'll make up our own name for them. They're, termites, because they're termites that bite you. That's a very good name I've just come up with, so we're gonna call them termites now. Because that term bites. Oh my god, that's not the way I wanted to flick the stick. I gotta remember that this isn't, the camera isn't going to control the way I think it should. And that I have just mapped a C buttons to a stick, and it's not actually stick-controlled camera. Mumbo's Mountain, though, is, for most things, is a pretty decent, like, welcoming level to Banjo-Kazooie, but putting Big Butt the Bull in is such an insane thing. Like, here's an invincible enemy that you can only stun at best. Like, why would you put that, like, in the first area? Especially since, like, you don't see another Big Butt until, Click Clock Wood, I don't think. I can't think of anyone, there being another one anywhere else in the game. Tickers, okay, cool. I got the tick, but I couldn't get the rest out. Because I think they're, well, the name tick makes you think something like, you know, ticks, but, I think they're supposed to be termites. Maybe that's like a regional thing, like, oh, you know, these ant-like things are ticks. Whatever. We all remember Conga, though. Who could forget Conga? You could apparently forget to move from Conga's oranges, because I thought it had more of a audio cue to it, but I might have just missed it. In fact, I 100% just missed it. I know I did, because I didn't wait there long enough. Oh, I forgot that you got a Jiggy for doing that. I was trying to remember what that did. I was like, oh, is this how we get the orange? But no, like, he just throws all of his stupid oranges on the orange switch, and then you can come up here and get his orange. Well, alright. We'll go ahead and take this over to, Chimpy? Pretty sure this is Chimpy. Man, there's so many dialogue boxes coming up, because the oranges gotta tell us yum, the oranges are nice, Chimpy's gotta talk to us, Conga had to tell us don't take my orange. I should probably be skipping dialogue. But hey. Oh god, you get so many Jiggies. There's so many Jiggies just being like handed out to us. They're like candy. I mean, just like golden chocolate wrapped candy. How many eggs does Bottles give us for talking to him about eggs? The ancient ways of the egg. Does this move actually have a name? I don't think shooting eggs has like a proper name. Okay, so he gives us 50 eggs when we talk to him, but we can hold a max of 100. Yep, nothing more you can teach us in this world. Let's go. That's interesting, though, that he gives you 50 eggs, but he doesn't fill you up to max, I guess to make it, not pointless that if you picked up any eggs, beforehand, because then it'd be like, oh, well, why did he bother to pick those up? I should have come and just learned this move, probably, sooner. Even though you're going to need to know how to ground pound if you want to do this the most efficient way. I haven't played this game for a while, like I mentioned, so this is all going to be kind of muscle memory for how this works. Like, I don't remember like the most efficient routes to do things. I'm interested to see if I forgot anything important, like a Jinjo location or what we need to do for a Jiggy. Oops, and for some reason my controller didn't do what I wanted to do. I'm not sure if that was just failure on my hand's part or if that was legit controller issues, because I hook the Switch controller up to my PC with a Bluetooth thing I just bought. So I'm just hoping it all kind of works out well. That's kind of what I'm doing here, just kind of hoping everything's fine. And there we go. We'll go ahead and take this Jiggy and be on our way. Is that our total Jiggy count, or is that just the Jiggy count for the world? I can't remember. Oh yeah, this game doesn't have total Jiggy counts because you have to actually physically give up your Jiggies for the door. I forgot about that. I've forgotten how things work. Even though actually, now that I think about it, I think Ukulele does it that way too, where you have to give up your pages to move past obstacles and stuff. But hey, that game also came out earlier in the year, so it's, you know, my brain, we know it's not good. We know I can't remember things for an extended period or a reasonable period of time, as it were, either. I'm trying to think of what all we missed then, because there's the Jiggy from the totem, there's the Jiggy on top of the termite hill, which that place has a name. It's probably like Ticker's Mound, if I had to take an actual crack at it. 90. Okay, we should be good. Does the totem... Oh, Juju! Yeah, that's his name. Does Juju respawn if you don't, like, does he respawn if I were to leave the level and come back in? I might actually pop back in to see what the deal is, since that would be impossible to get if Juju didn't respawn to some degree. Since you can, like, you know, kill him. So I hope Juju respawns. Otherwise, it's like you could end up with a empty honeycomb that's impossible to get. But who knows? Who knows? And I don't think there's anything. Oh no, we need a Mumbo token out of Ticker's Mound. I was like just thinking like, wait, don't we need to go into Ticker's Mound before we go to Mumbo? But the memory didn't kick in until it was too late. Go ahead and take a drink of my water because I am not used to talking this much anymore. I'm also probably rattling off my mouth a little too fast, so I'm gonna try and slow down a little bit because I'm probably blasting my yap too fast. I always worry about that I'm talking too quickly, you know, not making myself understandable enough. I have a bad tendency to, when I start talking, to kick it into overdrive and just start mile per minute mouth. I think we should be good. I think. Oh, hello, Mumbo. Yep, we're gonna do your transformation thing. Don't worry, we know you're best shaman in game, so we'll make use of your facilities in one moment. I just need to get up onto this unlit torch so I can come up here and grab eggs. Don't think there's anything important up here, but we want to max out our inventory since collecting stuff is kind of a pain in this game. Oh, you thought I was gonna do? I could go give it a shot. I remember a couple years ago I was practicing that because I was trying to get that down, and I managed to make it to the top of the tower. I managed to get that down pretty consistently. I haven't done it in years though. I'll go give that a shot though. Here, yeah, turn me back. Yeah, turn my bit small, but not bad for a first spell. Yeah, let's go ahead and I'll just go ahead and give that a shot. I don't think I'll be able to do it because it's been years, but back when I was streaming this game on the reg, I got that strat down. I don't know if I ever streamed it, because I was able to get up to the top of this tower, but I couldn't get the Jiggy outside of the level. Let's see if we can do this, because I think you gotta. I'm. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do this because I do not even remember how this works. Like, I think you have to ground pound at certain times, and you gotta jump. Yeah, like I came in here like thinking like, oh yeah, I'll just go give it a shot, but I honestly don't remember how the strat works. Other than jump a bunch. That's the only thing that's coming to mind is maybe if I jump a bunch, I'll be able to get up there. Because it's also been a while since I've seen a Banjo-Kazooie speedrun, because I haven't been able to catch a lot of like AGDQ, or I guess GDQ in general. I'll throw money at them whenever they start up and maybe watch like a Shovel Knight stream. Shovel Knight runs are normally like a little bit less than an hour, and I really like Shovel Knight as well. I don't think there's been a lot of Banjo-Kazooie runs either. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, that's something that's very easy to find out. That's a Google search away. But I'm not going to do it. I'm pretty certain there's been Banjo-Kazooie runs since then. I've just missed them. It's probably the case. Man, at this rate, I might have to get a refill of water at some point. I'm not sure how fast I'll suck it all down. Luckily, I have some ice in there, which will both keep it cool, and the ice will melt and become more consumable water. Pro strats on water. Oh, and also not pro strats in video game. Apparently I've traded all my video game pro strats for water pro strats. C'est la vie. That's life, right? God, I hope c'est la vie that's the right way to use it, because I have no idea. I also have no idea how to jump in this video game anymore. To be fair, it is a weird perspective, but that's not a hard jump to make. I'm just biffing it. We'll let the camera switch, I'll make the jump, and there we go. Everything is good. And do the termites, I know they still, like, will attack you, but, like, they're not, like, super aggressive. Like, I'm just chilling in front of him, and it's not like he's charging me or anything. And I don't know if the termites are normally, like, this, like, docile. Like, they basically, like, their text says, like, oh, nice shorts, idiot, I want them. And I guess that's supposed to be the justification for why they still attack you and don't, like, chill. And this guy wants my cool backpack, and I don't blame him. Because, like, if I ran into him, it still hurts me. But they're not, like, particularly aggressive. They just kind of wander around. I should go, become normal Banjo and test that out. We can test it out with the ticker outside of this level, just so we keep doing this as efficiently as possible. I don't know why I'm going after all these extra lives. They're probably not going to matter in the end, especially since, like, you know, like, the only point that will probably reasonably die in this game is the engine room in, Rusty Bucket Bay. There we go. My brain. I gotta get the Rusty Buckets out of my Rusty Bucket brain. Because, whew. I was trying to remember Rusty Bucket Bay's name, and, like, Jolly Roger Lagoon popped into my head, and that was incorrect. Yep. Stops me from taking the notes out of the world, but we got all 100, so it's Gucci. Oh, yeah, you're interested in my shorts. Okay, I wasn't sure if you had different text. Yeah, I was able to get the strat down for getting up the Ticker Mound Tower, but I could never get the strat down for this. This was a little too difficult for me. Because you have to, like, do a bunch of, like, weird ground pounds and moving weird, and I could never figure it out. So we'll go ahead and let Mumbo's magic run out, and then I'm going to run back to that ticker to see if if they're just, like, not particularly aggressive enemies, or if they're less aggressive when you are... Yeah, they're just not particularly aggressive. Like, I'm chilling in front of him, and they're basically just, like, walking hurt boxes that, don't really do much. It's kind of interesting. Interesting mix of enemies. Grublins! That's what those damn things are called! Yeah, the Grublins, because the Grublins will chase you if they see you. The Tickers, you know, as we just saw, just kind of wander around. If you bump into them, they'll hurt you. And then Big Bull will chase you down. Big Butt will chase you down. He'll chase you down, but, like, you can hurt him, but you can't kill him, etc., etc. Just kind of a weird mix of enemies for level 1. Tickers and Grublins being, like, pretty good, you know, level 1 tier enemies. And hey, Brent Tildo, we're gonna...